Good morning, and trust everyone had a great weekend this past weekend. Just wanted to certainly bring you up to speed on what's going on this week. Mr. Graham will be around looking at lesson plans and modules. Please make sure that you have those posted outside of your door, in addition to also on the Google form that you received at the beginning of the school year. Certainly it's imperative that our lesson plans are current, and more importantly, when we go into your rooms, that the reality is that we're watching exactly what it is that you have prescribed per your lesson plan or module. Also, grades and iNow, it's a good opportunity. I know that a lot of you have given your report cards on last week, and we want to make sure that certainly grades and iNow are current and reflect a student's accurate progress and your classes. So that being said, tomorrow, Advanced Ed will be here, and certainly through the SACS process, if you are a part of the interview teams, then certainly the leadership team, in addition to the teacher interviews, will be conducted in my office. And certainly Ms. Woodruff has sat down with you and kind of went over some talking points, if you will. But again, like I said, this is an opportunity for us to tell our story. To our credit, we've done an amazing job over the balance of the last 3 or 4 years here, and we've certainly got a lot of work to do in front of us. But the reality is that we have to take a moment and stop and pause to reflect and to applaud the growth that is taking place here at our school. So certainly we want to do that, and this is your opportunity to share our story with folks outside of our school district and outside of our state, actually, some of them. But nevertheless, and also we've chosen students as well, in each grade level configurate in an effort to kind of just speak on their experiences here at Pinson Valley High School. So I think it's going to be a great opportunity for us to display what it is that we're doing. And there's no doubt in my mind that we will do well. We will fare very well. To that end, let's make sure that our rooms are tidy and clean. Which kind of leads me down a different road here. Certainly Mr. Ben, Miss Mary, Mr. Murray, and Mr. Johnny are 4 custodians. And if your trash is not being pulled or your rooms have not been swept or spot mopped, certainly let us know. Do not hesitate to fire an email. It's not like the kids say, we're snitching on anybody. We have to make sure that our rooms are clean. Certainly with flu and pneumonia, running rampant around the school district, we certainly want to make sure we're doing our part, and we want to make sure that our custodians are doing their job as well, and making sure that your room is clean and the restrooms that you go to and our students visit are clean. So certainly to that end, let us know. Drop us a line. We can't be everywhere. We're certainly in and out as much as we possibly can. But if you can let us know what's going on in your classroom and with respect to just cleanliness, that's going to help us to help you to ensure that everything is orderly. So moving fast forward, also supervision of students has gotten better. Certainly you want to make sure that after every bell transition that you're in the hallways again, directing traffic, making sure students are getting back and forth, because oftentimes you are our eyes and ears in the event that anything perhaps could go wrong. And then more importantly, that you can be proactive in ensuring that things don't go sideways. And it's not a bad idea to talk with your students about making sure that they're where they're supposed to be. More importantly, we have students now that want to go into the restroom and vape during the lunch. Be very cognizant of that. Make sure that you're talking to your students and letting them know, obviously, that is tolerated. And more importantly, if caught, will be class 3. That just is what it is. We don't know what's in that liquid. So at the end of the day, I'm moving forward on the class 3, and we'll let the folks up top figure it out. So help us to help your children in your classes by obviously supervising, and also in the lunchroom. Lunchroom has done a lot better. Kudos to Miss Woodruff. In terms of making sure that all teachers now know that we have assigned seating and that students are basically being held accountable, which there's nothing wrong with that. Moving fast forward, big shout out to our winter guard, Miss Rainey, and of course all the folks who've had their hands in this, going to Huntsville this past weekend and scoring first out of a group of over 10 different winter guard groups. So certainly we're continuing to move the needle in every facet, and big shout out to our winter guard. Also, our boys basketball team reaching the Final Four and first time in school history. Folks, we're making history here at PV. More importantly, we're going to go right after third block, making sure that students on fan buses, which will do the same that we did for Jacksonville, they'll have to do a parent permission, or they will simply just check out with an excused note from a parent, guardian, at the end of third block. Hopefully we can run everybody through the lunch line and get them fed on their way out the door, so we are not to interrupt our CMP numbers, and making sure that our students get off, on the right foot, so to speak, right? But certainly we want to pack it out. We want to make sure that all of our fans and our teachers who want to attend have that opportunity. So make, arrangements with administration to let us know that you have intent. And more importantly, if we can shut the school down, I would. Unfortunately, Dr. Pouncey is not adhering to that. But hey, if our whole school checks out, then therefore, it gives our teachers an opportunity now to go and experience what I do believe is going to be an epic, momentous occasion at the BJCC Wednesday at 1:30. And then on Thursday of this week, our school board will have their meeting here versus at the central office. So therefore, it's going to be very, very important. We can, again, showcase what we do, our students, our schools, to our school board. They will be making rounds into classrooms, our school board, and Dr. Pouncey, Dr. Gonsolin, all of the deputy soups to put an eye on. So, again, this is your opportunity to really showcase and show off what it is that you do every single day for our students. And that being said, we're going to wrap it up. Have a great week. If there's anything we can do in an effort to assist you moving forward, please let us know. And do remember our mission here at Pittston Valley High School is to promote achievement, respect, and success. Do have a blessed day.